In this video, I'll teach you how to create a custom filter to locate tasks that have elapsed duration values. In Microsoft Project, you probably already know that if you enter a duration value of 5 days, that means you estimate the task will take 5 working days to complete. But did you know that if you enter the duration value as 5 eDays or 5 elapsed days, that means you expect the task to be completed in 5 calendar days, not 5 working days. In this video, I'll teach you how to create a custom calendar so that you can quickly locate every task that has an elapsed duration value. So let's get started. In this sample project, notice that I have a number of tasks that use elapsed durations entered as eDays. Remember, that means elapsed days or calendar days. So for example, task number 4 has a duration of 8 eDays. That's 8 calendar days. Also notice that task number 14 has a successors value with lag time added in eDays. So the successor is 15 with a start-to-start dependency and a lag value of 5 eDays. That's, again, 5 calendar days. It's not too hard to locate tasks with elapsed durations in a small project. But what would I do if I had a project with thousands of tasks in it? I'd go blind trying to find all these values just by looking. So what I would do instead is to create a filter to do the looking for me. So I created an initial filter, and I wanted to show it to you. It's called Tasks with Elapsed Durations 1. So when we take a look at this very basic filter, all I was testing for is just durations, where we have elapsed duration value entered. So the test would be duration contains the letter E. Now, that's a pretty straightforward filter. That should work. Right? Wrong. Watch what happens when I click Apply. The filter didn't find any tasks. What in the world is going on here? Well, let me just say that years ago, I did some research on how to locate tasks that use elapsed durations. And to my delight, I discovered something quite unexpected. That is, when a task has an elapsed duration value entered, the total slack value is then calculated using an elapsed duration. So on task number 4, its duration is 8 eDays, and the total slack value is 2.63 eDays. So what I've done is, based on this knowledge, I created a second try at the filter. Let me show you the second try, and I'm pleased to let you know that this second filter will actually work. So if we take a look at the filter, it's pretty straightforward. Predecessors contains the letter E, or successors contains the letter E, or, and here's the big one, total slack contains the letter E. I'd also like to see the summary tasks that belong to each of the tasks that are identified by the filter, so that's why I selected Show Related Summary Rows. So let's go ahead and apply the filter, and I can show you, to my delight, it does actually work. Notice that every task that has a duration value entered in elapsed days or that has a lag value entered in elapsed days will be identified by this filter. Before I conclude this video, I'd like to warn you not to assign human resources to tasks that have a duration value entered in eDays as an elapsed duration. Notice that task number 4 has an elapsed duration value of 8 eDays. But also notice that Microsoft Project is displaying the overallocated resources indicator. Notice that task number 24 has a duration of 5 eDays. And again, it displays the overallocated resource indicator. And finally, notice that task 72 has a duration entered as 4 eDays. And here's the overallocated resource indicator again. What in the world is going on here? To discover the reason for the overallocations, I need to apply the task usage view. Here's task number 4. Create first draft plan. Notice that we have a single resource named Jennifer Blackbeard assigned to this task. Its duration is 8 eDays. But Microsoft Project calculated 192 hours of work for Jennifer on this task. Holy cow, what is going on here? All we have to do is to look at the time-phased grid for Jennifer's assignment on this task. Notice that she is assigned to work 24 hours a day on this task. So the deal is this: when you enter a duration in eDays or elapsed days, those are calendar days measured as 24-hour days, not 8-hour working days. So if you need to assign resources to tasks that have an elapsed duration, I'd recommend you assign a generic resource, but definitely do not assign human resources because it'll over-allocate that resource badly, making them work 24 hours a day until they drop dead. So, because of this video, did you learn something new about using elapsed durations in your Microsoft Project schedule? If so, please let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please give it a like. As always, I trust if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe and click the notification button. And as always, I'll see you in my next video.